Being locked away doesn't always mean in some secret government base to which the public eye will never see them. Sometimes it's locked within our sewers too, in ice, or even recently escaped from a secret facility. Strap in, y'all, and let's take a gander at these alleged creatures. The theme of this video, I can already tell, is going to be focused on a lot of really weird, ugly creatures that have been found in our sewers. I feel the tales of sewer monsters have been around since, well, the plumbing was created. And I wouldn't be shocked at, because of all the human waste that is down there, it would harbor a lot of unwelcoming visitors. Why must these things thrive in filth? For example, this nasty piece of specimen, look at all its little legs or hairs or whatever the heck it's got. I have no idea who uploaded it or how they even came across this disgusting organism. Could you imagine this thing crawling out of your bathtub or toilet in the middle of the night? Please, can someone just grab me the bleach and I'll do the honors of washing this thing back where it came from? The top of it looks like pancake mix too. Is that a weird thing to compare it to? Why does that make me hungry? What even is this thing? It looks like an organism that took performance enhancers and got beefed the heck up. Wait, that would make sense though. All of our medicine that we keep flushing down the toilets are coming into effect. Everyone stop! We're unintentionally creating mutating pancake monsters. I remember when I was a kid watching this. I couldn't sleep for days because of how much I thought this was gonna either happen to me or I'd wake up with it at the end of my bed. I know the foundation of this creature is technically a person, but these people are nowhere near human, at least from my perspective, anymore. Therefore, a terrifying creature. If you don't know the origins of this video, it started from a creepypasta urban legend thread called the Russian Sleep Experiment. The story goes as this. 5 Soviet test-era subjects were placed in a controlled, experimental environment in 1947, where they were subjects to sleep-inhibiting stimulants through the form of gas. They weren't allowed to sleep, basically. This video shows the aftermath effects of this test, and it is absolutely unsettling. This is what I mean when I don't think they're no longer human. The absolute rage and depravity of this thing gets so intense that I couldn't even finish watching it. I don't think we'd be able to show you the full craziness of this video, but I definitely recommend you to watch this by yourself, in your dark room, with the sound at full volume. Good luck! I thought sewer gators were an urban legend because it doesn't really make sense as to why they would be down there in the first place. But they're apparently very real. Just last year, a city worker managed to capture on film a 5-foot gator just chilling in the pipes. Obviously, he was more scared of the worker with that bright light in its face. They're probably actually so scared in the dark without knowing where the exit is. But I'm gonna retract my statement and say I'm glad this guy is trapped under there. I hope it never gets out. The lighting doesn't help either. He looks straight up evil with those glowing eyes. Isn't it all a bit too coincidental that there seems to be a ball or a deflating balloon in front of it? Y'all know what I'm about to reference as well, right? I can already hear this gator going, "You'll float too." I'm also crying at the comment going, "Yo dog, I ate that clown. It's safe to come down." Yippee! Yahoo! More sewer footage like I promised. Can we just leave these darn creatures alone in their gross habitats? They're not bothering anyone, so why do we gotta provoke them? Hold on guys, because I'm getting real sick and tired. Oh, much better. Although, the creature in this video seems to be more curious than scared. He keeps poking its head around the corner and even dives back behind the wall when the cameraman tries to get closer. What are the odds that this is the first human the creature has ever seen? Editor, please put some scary monster eyes in front of my face, please.
Damn, boy, you is ugly. Mama, come look at this thing. It's got 2 legs instead of 3.
What's even creepier is that this guy doesn't even look like he's standing fully up. He looks hunched over and crawling on his hands as well. I don't know why I'm giving it male pronouns either, but that's just my default apparently. It definitely reminds me of those classic Wendigo or Skinwalker tales, though I don't recall any cryptids like those to be scared of us. Either way, if this was also fake, which it probably is, I hope y'all got some gear on you to keep you protected from who knows what that floats in these waters, you little nasties. Guys, please go watch this video from Slav's Adventures. I could not stop laughing at the guy's reaction with his accent when he found the supposed creature.
Wow, we got something big right there.
These guys apparently found the SCP-096 monster frozen below the ice, while they were going around in some snow with one of those underground trackers. The guy who wasn't filming starts to move the snow around to see what they found, and it's a supposed monster head of SCP-096. For those of you who don't know, an SCP monster is based on the SCP Secure, Contain, Protect Foundation, a collective group of people where everyone comes and writes about monsters and anomalies with certain numbers attached to them. And right now there's a total of 999 of them. They're a fun read if you're bored. It's more than likely fake, but it's super entertaining with the reactions, as well as wondering how they would have pulled this off. It must have been planned days ahead, where they placed what I'm going to assume is a mask on the ground and poured water on it continuously, waited for it to snow, and then came out to film it afterwards. But that's just my theory, guys. A spooky theory. I personally wouldn't have made the eyes as comical as it was in the video, but hey, you do you when you're creating spooky footages. Y'all, cave explorers found Mushu! He lives! At least to me, he looks like Mushu. Supposedly, these guys were deep diving into caves to look for reptilian life and any other sort of living organisms that thrive in the dark depths of these chilling places. I also can't really take this video seriously though, despite my fear of closed off spaces, because the clip starts off with what appears to be a metal pot on his head. I don't know, it looks pretty dumb. But after some time in the cave, Mushu himself comes slithering from behind a boulder and apparently hisses at them. It's got those little antenna things too on either side of its face that hangs down, similar to our beloved Disney reptile in Mulan. Although, this guy doesn't look like he's about to sound like Eddie Murphy. The divers do think though that this creature is based on the ancient dragon named Worm, a Germanic dragon of folklore who hoarded gold. Listen, this guy looks like a pipsqueak. One good stomp and that gold is mine. I don't know why you're all freaking out over a little weasel-sized snake. To me, this looks like CGI though, because it just looks a little too clean. You need to find that perfectly scuffed mark when making found footage like this. This was another video I watched in my youth where I actually thought it was real. I'm telling you, I was searching up news articles or any other footage that was out there on this thing. But of course, this is the only alleged proof of this thing existing. Sorry to burst your bubble, 12-year-old me. It was apparently filmed in Russia, and this long-legged stick thing is seen crawling down the side of a building like Spider-Man. Do y'all see how I could easily be tricked into something like this when YouTube was still growing? Because of its duplicates, no one really knows who the original uploader of this video is. However, to whomever made the video, thank you for also making my childhood even spookier, because you sure nailed it. With it possibly being fake, this is during a time CGI was still making its way into the industry with more believable imagery, so I'm not surprised that people hopped on this to make their own spooky creations. It's fun as all heck. Okay, alright, that's enough yapping out of me today. I need to go wash my brain out from all the spookies I had to watch to compile this video for y'all. Stay creepy, my crawlies.